What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at the all-new 2023-24 Donruss FIFA Hobby box from Panini. These dropped on the Panini website for $290 after a bunch of delays. But yeah, we're here to show you guys what these are all about. So let's get right into it. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel and really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, it really goes a long way, guys. More than you think. And when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay partner network. So thank you guys. Let's get all these packs out. This is a really interesting way of them packaging it this year. They're typically always kind of set in like this. I don't know what changed, but hopefully for the better. But what can we expect? 30 by 12 format, 360 cards total. We are expecting to see 5 to 6 numbered cards per box, 1 patch and 1 auto. And actually here is the back for all you guys who love reading this stuff. Might want to pause it to see everything, but I'll put up a reference table or summary up on the screen for the base parallels for you guys. So you can see that there's a lot of color and a lot of kind of like repeat colors between optic and the foil, but that's completely normal for Donruss. But yeah, in terms of case hits, we do have the kabooms and night moves just like last year. And yeah, they also added numbered kabooms, which is awesome all on its own. But man, our expectations were absolutely shattered, and we'll go over that here in a sec. But let's actually get started. Let's get into this first pack right here and see how we can start off in this video. All right, new design, Jordan Pickford. There's a lot of bronze going on here, so this is going to be, don't be tricked, this isn't like anything crazy. But yeah, the bronze is going to be the base, and if you do get silver, that is obviously what you would call a silver, but those are typically for inserts from what I've seen. So you are getting a lot of cards, guys, per pack. I'm just gonna kind of skip through these base, and then these are the first silvers. So typically you're gonna get like 4 in a row in every pack, and this is what they look like. Typically you'd see silver as like a standard, just like clear without like a parallel to it. So I'm kind of still don't understand why they called this like its own thing. So nothing crazy in that. And now we're moving to the optic territory. So this is chrome stock. This is just regular paper, as a lot of people like to call it. But yeah, here's our first optic holo, and it is going to be Yunus Musa for USA. And this is one of these like new inserts, Celebration. So on the right it has the team name, and then you'll have like a bunch of different players, or sometimes even you'll have like one player, which is kind of strange. But yeah, this is what the back looks like. And this is our first Net Marvels insert. I think the design is an improvement from what we saw last year. Rookie Kings, maybe not so much, but this is going to be like canvas stock, so it's like higher quality, just FYI. Kobe Mainu, one of the Chase rookies that was also in EPL Prizm, but I believe this is his only rookie in this entire set, so he can't get like anything else. Okay, so very mediocre start for the box. Have yet to see a numbered card. So like I said, we should be getting 5 to 6 of those per hobby box. And if this is your first time seeing it, you probably noticed already. For the sub-brand of Donruss from Panini, this product is known to have, there is Lamine Yamal, just a base, a mix of clubs and national team cards. So it's always like a thing for Donruss Soccer, which in my opinion is really cool. But here is Bruno Fernandes, Shane Gorder, Pepe, and Ben Doak is going to be our silver rated rookie. Let's actually, I'll put him over here for now. Julian Alvarez, very not used to seeing this guy without a RC. So many of his cards came out last year. But there is Olivier Giroud, now gone to the MLS. So good luck to that guy in his future endeavors. Here is this Zero Gravity, still mixed feelings about this one. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But all right, here's our first filler. Should we get the horns for that in the video? I'm just kidding, guys, we're not actually gonna do that. Let me move Kobe Mainu. But yeah, this is to prevent, you know, weighing packs like we've seen in other products, because there are, you know, patches and like kabooms and stuff. So, all right, so we're getting 3 rated rookies towards the end, it looks like, for every single pack. But yeah, there's still no sign of Brazil. There are no Brazil cards. We haven't seen Brazil cards from Panini in a while. I think it started with like FIFA last year, maybe like a few sets before. But yeah, that actually has me really worried for Copa America Prizm. So I have no idea, like, if you don't have Brazil in that entire tournament, like, what is the release even? But I mean, we've seen Topps do some crazy stuff with their Euro stuff. 4 teams missing licenses, so I don't know. Maybe Panini might do the same thing. Who knows? Hopefully not. Hopefully they just have a very limited license with Brazil, and we're only going to see it in like their top or most mainstream products. There is Captain America on the holo. I like how we got a lot of USA and AC Milan cards so far. I don't know why this. Oh, it's probably because rated rookie. That's why it was at the very end. And here is the infamous crunch time insert. So this is. I feel like this was like a case hit in like other sports, but for some reason these are like really common. I mean, it is on like higher quality stock, but yeah, a lot of people don't really like this design. I don't really understand it either. But all right, let's move these rookie pile and inserts. But we haven't seen the Chase rookie yet. Besides Lamine Yamal, we have Endrick. It's going to be the other big one. So since we brought him up, let's talk about the rookie class. Obviously, Lamine Yamal and Endrick are going to be your top rookies. But in terms of, so how I'm going to do this, I probably have it up on the screen already, but I'll split it into tier 1, tier 2, and then honorable mentions, kind of like we did with like EPL Prizm. But like we said, Lamine Yamal, Endrick, and who else do we have? We have Claudio Echeverri and Arda Güler, even though Arda got a RC logo from Top Sets last season, so 2022-23. But he was not wearing Real Madrid, so I know Panini doesn't really care about Topps' rookie logo or vice versa sometimes, but Topps seems to respect it occasionally. But here's our first numbered card. It's going to be a, what is this, Teal Mojo out of 49 behind this Gakpo holo, and it is Tilo Kehrer. So 37 out of 49. I think this is maybe like the first time that I show you guys what the back of the card looks like. Let me just, yeah, very similar actually. So here's our first number card. Nothing too crazy there. You know, most of the time you should be expecting to see something higher numbered than not. There is Arda Güler. And yeah, nothing else too crazy, because as you guys saw in that table earlier, getting a lot of cards to $2.99, $1.99, and you know, it's just like, I'd rather keep it ideally maybe 99 or less, but yeah, the days for those sets are gone. I mean, it has to be like a super limited set for us to even see that happen again. All right, you got more silvers, a lot of silvers per box, guys. So these, I mean, just keep in mind how many of these they made. But I want to say, of course, they probably printed way less for the Chase rookies for sure, or big name players. And we are getting a lot of holos. Johnny Reinders, a lot of AC Milan, love to see it. Manchester City. I just put that one with the inserts over there. There is Pitch Kings Cristiano Ronaldo, and his Portugal kid Mateo Retegi. Who's actually part of the honorable mentions portion for the rookies. I realized we only talked about tier 1. We didn't talk about tier 2. So now's the time to do that. Tier 2, rookies, you have Kenan Yildiz, Fermin Lopez, Facundo Bonanote, Oscar Bob, Ben Doak even, that we saw earlier. And for the honorable mentions, we do have, I guess, first and foremost, Victor Gyökeres, I think is leading the group, or the honorable mentions group for sure. And then we have Fares Shaibi and Matteo Retegi and Mickey van de Ven, who was also in EPL Prizm. There is, I think I recognize that guy. There's Echeverri, and here is our second numbered card. It is a Jude Bellingham. So the difference between this deal and the other one is actually pretty big. I don't know why they actually did it like that, but this one is out of 199. So between this Teal Mojo Prizm being out of 49 and this one is a huge gap. But we got a Jude nonetheless, not too shabby. Nothing too crazy. And are we even halfway done? I think this is going to put us at the halfway mark. This might be our auto, or it might be a patch. I don't know. No, I think it's just a regular insert. Yeah, celebration. Okay, Argentina. See, so this one only has like Diego Maradona. Unfortunately, no Maradona autos in this set, which is kind of disappointing, but it's going to be one of the things that we talk about towards the end that contributed to the rating. Look at this beautiful second 1-of-1 filler. All right. I mean, for a split second, I thought that was Endrick, but that is, we mixed a bunch of these cards, unfortunately. All right, whatever. I wonder if Endrick has less or fewer cards than Lamine Yamal in this set. From what I've seen, that might be the case, but I'm just speculating at this point. And I don't know if you noticed from all the rookies that we've been seeing, I mean, all of these are like flipped upside down. There's Cristiano Ronaldo on the silver. Some of the rookies have the regular RC logo, and then the other ones have the Donruss signature, like rated rookie. They just like to use those, even for like the same player, like depending on, I think, if it's like a national team or not, or the tournament. They could use the rated rookie, or they could use the regular RC that we're so used to seeing from Panini, like this. David Washington, there's Ortega again. Oh, there is our patch. Just popped out of nowhere. Hopefully the auto doesn't do the same thing. And we actually are surprised. So, enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. Whoop-de-doo. Makes you really wonder what is... Oh, I need a thicker sleeve for this. Makes you really wonder what's the whole point of having a patch if it's just a napkin, like we like to call it in the hobby. Because not associated could just be anything. You can go to, I don't know, Dick's Sporting Goods and just buy a jersey and put it in this card. So, all right, let's set that one down over here. I know a lot of people in the Discord and on Instagram have told me that they'd rather just get a regular base card than a patch. That it's absolutely nothing. Even though some of them look really cool, if they're not, you know, if they're just like this, then what's the point, right? All right, we're getting a lot of cards here, guys. The design is better than last year's, though. I can tell you that for sure. It was kind of blocky last year, whatever that was about. I think they just wanted to spice things up in their own weird way. All right, we have a red. Is it going to be an auto? Nope, it's going to be red optic. So that's $2.99. Unfortunately, it is Dusan Vlahovic. And we have one more holo AC Milan. We're going to have the entire AC Milan checklist in the optic holos. So this is our third numbered card. We should be seeing 2 to 3 more. Hopefully 3 more, and hopefully the auto is numbered as well. I don't know if we skipped over any silver inserts, but I haven't seen one so far. Some people are looking for this rookie, but I don't know. It's kind of super prospecty at this point. All right, 4 packs left. Not too bad for the pace, but could be much better. But yeah, about the whole Kaboom fiasco. You know, we were all very excited to see the, you know, all the numbered Kabooms in the checklist like before it came out, which is kind of actually surprising that we got to see something from Panini like that early. But it was just a big shock. Hold on, let me actually see what this red foil is. Silver. We have a goalkeeper. Of course it's a goalkeeper. Numbered to 99. I'll sleeve that here in a sec. But here are a bunch of images of what, you know, the Kaboom was kind of or what a regular Kaboom from this set looks like, and then one from last year. So there's like some similarities. This still has the Kaboom text from last year. It was just like vertical compared to the horizontal from this year. And here is what the gold looks like for this year. So somewhat of a disappointment for a lot of people who know what gold Kabooms typically look like, but for those who've never seen it before, maybe it's not that big of a deal. So if you do want to see what those actually look like, here's an image of a real actual gold Kaboom from like other sports. So Panini does that for NFL and NBA. So that was like a big disappointment to a lot of people who were kind of, you know, had high expectations. There weren't any guarantees that that's what they were going to look like, but we just expected way too much, honestly. So there's Phil Foden holo. And yeah, in return, we were all just very disappointed. But it is what it is. This is our third filler. Are all boxes going to be like this? Let me know how many fillers you get in your boxes, guys. I'd love to know if it's standard to get 3 or maybe we even get 4. I don't know. I haven't seen the auto yet. Hopefully it's a redemption, because we know that redemptions are going to be Cristiano Ronaldo autos, which is, you know, unfortunately also another element where, you know, if you're pulling his auto, you're not actually seeing his auto, you're not holding it in your hand. So I'd love to actually pull a regular auto than a redemption, but redemptions can be really nice. You just have no idea how long it's going to take for them to send it your way. I believe that's going to be our auto. So it is. Ooh, I believe I saw a logo that I recognize. Spoiler. Hopefully it's one of the players that we really want. That's basically going to be all of them. All right, Liverpool and Rafael. There's Mike Filet Mignon and Arda Güler. All right, signatures. Let's see what these 3 rookies are going to be. There he is, Endrick and Lamine Yamal. 2 in a row. I feel like this is going to be a common occurrence from some of the packs that I've seen. They typically come back to back. All right, red auto. This should be out of 49. All right, not too shabby. Hopefully this isn't a filler auto. Can we guess the player? Christine Lilly for U.S. Women's National Team. Throwback. 2 out of 49. Let's go. Obviously not the Lamine Yamal auto that we wanted, but I'm sure that's what everyone is looking for at this point. Let's put our center stage in the back. All right, man, I'm actually kind of glad we pulled that auto, because I've seen a bunch of brutal autos from this set. So that's just, I don't know. I mean, they made like the checklist not really improve much from last year in terms of like good auto ratio. They have a lot of big names, but like I said, I mean, we don't have any Messi autos. You don't have any Brazil autos. We don't have any Maradona autos, and Cristiano Ronaldo is a redemption. So take that for what it's worth. And yeah, you're more likely to see filler autos than anything else. But if you do, maybe a legend better than, man, we got so many red parallels. This isn't really, it's turning into something that is not as fun as I thought, but at least it's Lautaro Martinez out of 299. Theo Hernandez, we are actually going to complete the entire holo AC Milan subset. And here's our first silver. Did we skip over any silvers? I feel like we did, but United States, Pulisic. So instead of having Christian Pulisic, it is United States. All right, because it's celebrations. But yeah, this is what the silver looks like. Instead of bronze foil, it's just silver. And I'm just going to put it over here with these other silvers. And all right, last but not least, the final pack. Best case scenario, we get a Kaboom from this one, but it is not looking likely, guys, especially with the number of fillers that we got. Yeah, I don't see a thick stock card here, so, and I don't see any color. So we're gonna end this one with the complete opposite of a bang. Oops. Sorry, Sonny. All right, can we get, yes, we can. We finally got a Lamine Yamal parallel. So this one isn't gonna be too crazy either, but it's better than a base. And we have our last silver there. Optic. See, for what it's worth. And we got another silver Garnacho. Let's put him over here. Fermin Lopez. Okay. Oscar Ba. This is his first appearance. And that is gonna be it for this box. So we'll talk about the rating here, and I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, as you guys can see, and if you paid attention to the previous review from last year's set, you'll see that it is basically around the same rating, if not exactly the same. And that's for many, many different reasons. You know, there's improvements and there's like the opposite, going in opposite direction of like, you know, making the set kind of worse. But well, actually, hold on. Let me actually rewind this because I do want to give you guys a recap of what we got. I realized I didn't do that. So for numbered cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 teal, 3 reds. Not what we ideally want to see for at least all of our. I mean, our lowest numbered was like out of 49, so maybe not the best, but it's whatever. And then our auto was a Team USA out of 49. And where's our patch? Our napkin was a Dembele for France. And yeah, I guess nothing else really is besides that Lamine Yamal silver that we got. I don't know where he went. Anyway, back to the rating. The design itself is a slight improvement from last year's. The choice, you know, for not having full bleed kabooms really put a damper on this design though, so it kind of contributed to kind of, you know, keeping things around the same thing. But launch price was unnecessarily high in my opinion. It's like $100 more than what it was last year. And you know, if they stuck to last year's method, or you know, even like made it lower, which is kind of what we want to see, this product really could have rated much higher and honestly could have shined, or maybe like been so much better than all the other products that would have come out the rest of the year. But then again, that's just one big, you know, question mark. We don't know until we see the other products. But either way, plenty hits, which is kind of nice. But you're more often than not going to see some high numbered like we did, and not so sought after autos due to the checklist. But yeah, the numbered kabooms and the rookie class are going to boost the value. You know, sure, whatever, that's out there. It is what it is. But you know, when you're not pulling like one of those cards, also like we did, or something like a crazy auto. I mean, because they do have like Holland and Mbappe autos, which is like also nice in the medium all, but the price to value ratio is just too brutal in my opinion. And for the launch price for this box, I mean, they're still on Panini's website, so you can just, you know, take that for what it is. But you know, this is one of those sets that could have been, or even should have been, product of the year. You know, if Panini improved on the tiniest bits in like all the other aspects of this release, like whether it was launch price, design, you know, the kabooms and like the auto checklist and all that stuff. But yeah, honestly, really gonna need their future releases to like shock us big time in like a good way, hopefully. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more content, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.